Sturgeon fishing. Today I'm going to use some pike minnow bait, but I don't have any pike minnow, so I'm going to catch pike minnow. And my go-to recipe is bread. And this is my setup. Anything similar to this will work. I got a egg weight on my line with a bead just to protect the knot, a swivel. I think I got 10-pound test line on here. Small is better, doesn't matter. Small hook is better for pike minnow. And if you can see this, all I do is squish a little bread. Squish a little bread on here. And throw it out. This is real time. I might have to edit because it might take me a little while to get the pike minnow, but we shall see. Sometimes it can happen pretty quick. So, just cast it out there. Let the weight drop down on the bottom. It's an egg weight on your line, so the fish can pull on the line and you can feel the little tug. Or you can watch the tip of your rod. Sometimes they can grab at that pretty quick. Some of these pike minnow can get like half a pound or all the way up to 3-4 pounds. When fishing for sturgeon, it's what do they call it, finless fish. You have to cut the head off. You can use the head or you can use the body. Barbless hook, depending on the current, depends on the amount of weight you have holding your bait down there. Pike minnow is something you can use all year round. It's a common food for the sturgeon. I don't know anything about the stink, but they like fresh fish and they like old fish. Depends on their mood, I guess. And sometimes it's fun just to bring the kids down to catch some pike minnow. Just for the sake of catching. You don't even have to want to be fishing for sturgeon bait. Pike minnow in other lakes are kind of an invasive species. They eat the trout eggs and sockeye eggs if sockeye are spawning in a creek or a river or lake. So quite often some lakes will have open season on pike minnow. Your choice if you want to kill them or let them go. I don't know of too many people that eat pike minnow, but I know sturgeon do. Oh, bait's still on there. Let's try a little different spot. Quite often when you cast it, the bite can happen quite quickly. The fish are actually just circling around in the river or lake, and they're looking for stuff to fall in there. And they can be pretty quick to go after it. So pay attention to your rod, to your line. The line can tighten up if you have slack in it, and that usually indicates a fish could be nibbling at it. It can also be the current. Come on, pike minnow. Like I said, right now this is real time, so I don't know if I'm going to have to edit some of this because it can take a few minutes, or it can take hours, because I've spent lots of time on pike minnow. They don't always cooperate.